for you. You've been waiting for 2 games now to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech.
A mech, you say? Hey guys, today I want to talk about Doom the Dark Ages. We got the developers direct and they talked a lot about the gameplay and kind of the story and all that thing. From the intro, you guys saw that they have the mechs, which we get to finally pilot, and I'm super excited for that. I can't wait. The gameplay, it looks interesting, you know, I like it. I think that the being able to fight these big demons that we've been seeing in the last few games and actually being able to have impact in it is kind of cool. Like, I've always been a big fan of Pacific Rim. I love that movie. I love the big freaking mechs fighting the big kaijus, and I was like, give me a melee weapon and we're in business. But another thing they introduced that I was kind of hoping for was the fact that you get your own kind of mechanized dragon to fly around with. It's kind of small, but it still works. It's pretty cool looking, actually. So during the developers direct, they talked about a lot of new things that they were implementing, a lot of things that they were changing. The main focus of it isn't going to be speed anymore, really. It's going to be just... Well, the way they explained it was that each game had a gimmick, which they did technically. Running gun was the first one, kind of more aerial takedowns, where the second one being mobile in the air with the grappling hook was kind of cool. This one, I think that they just want you to be a freaking tank and blow everything up. You got the chainsaw shield that you're using a lot to parry and just dominate all the things. Like, the shield is so cool to look at. The weapons in this new game are so unique. I really like that skull one that just grinds the skulls and just shoots a bunch of freaking fragments at everything. That's so sick. If you played any of the original Doom games, you know, strafing was a big thing. All the projectiles were kind of slow, and I'm really glad that they're bringing that back because, you know, high-speed games are cool and all, but, like, the ability to strafe and dodge all this stuff and, like, constantly be killing hordes and hordes of them, which it looks like they're amping up how many freaking demons there are going to be, but they're just making you so overpowered that no matter how many demons there are, you're still going to have a way to fight them out because, like, you're going through rooms just filled with these demonic enemies, and it's like, damn, those weapons are strong. And, like, strafing is going to be a big thing, I think, along with the whole counter thing that they added. The next thing I want to talk about is kind of like the whole landscape and environment that they're doing. It looks really cool. I think they hinted to more like an open world thing. Not fully, I don't think, but I think that they're giving you space to move more around, look for hidden things. I think they're going to add a lot of hidden dungeons and secret areas for their whole collectibles things, which is pretty cool, but I hope that they're careful with this because open world has been kind of iffy in recent years, but so far what I'm seeing here looks pretty cool. It seems like there's going to be like huge battlefields that you could probably explore, which is pretty nice. I mean, it's always interesting when you find out that a character who hasn't been able to swim in the last 2 games could swim now. Now, I gotta be honest, I played a few of the Doom games already. It's pretty good. Running gun, mayhem, craziness, I love that. But when you get to the higher difficulties, I'm kind of shit. And not everybody is good at video games, and sadly, I'm kind of one of them. So they're introducing a new kind of thing for the whole Doom universe, and it's giving you sliders to control pretty much the difficulty of certain things, especially the parries and counters, which I played Elden Ring and I suck at freaking parrying. So I mean that's good for all of us who actually want to enjoy this game and aren't tryhards. So this gives it a good opportunity for people who aren't as good or talented enough to play these types of games, which is a good thing, I guess. They kind of have the skill tree system now, and you could unlock more abilities going through, like they said, more godlike powers, which I wonder how overpowered he's going to get in this game, and then he's going to get completely nerfed and sealed at the end of this, because it's supposed to lead right into 2016. So I wonder if we're going to see that whole, like, him being sealed in that coffin, and then waking up in for the 2016 game. That'd be interesting. Well, other than that, there's not much I want to talk about. The backstory is going to be really interesting to see. I'm really looking forward to piloting that mech and flying that dragon. All of it looks really nice so far. Weapons are cool. Environment's awesome. More of a tank. I'm looking forward to that shield. So right now, first look at more of the gameplay. I'm very excited. Can't wait. It's coming out in May. So, you know, gonna pre-order that shit. Let's go. And thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week.